Hi everyone, it's Leona with Leona's Designs, Papers with a Purpose, and today I'm coming to you with day 18 of the 100-day project, and I'm making flowers again. Today I made some cute Tatty vintage flowers after watching Amanda's channel, Scrimping Mommy, and she was making these cute Tatty flowers from cheesecloth, a tightly woven cheesecloth that she gets on Amazon. And I didn't have any of that, so I thought I would try making the flowers with paper. And I made one with tissue paper, which I have a lot of. And I made one with some kitchen paper towel. And these paper towels I just get from Walmart. They're pretty sturdy. And so I made this one out of those. And I tinted it with some yellow food coloring. And so I thought I would show you how I did it. And then I would also put a link to her channel so you can go and watch what she did with her cheesecloth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this kitchen towel. I'm going to cut it into 2-inch squares. That's what she recommended, cutting into 2-inch squares. And then the final, the petals will be glued onto this 2-inch circle, which I cut out with my circle punch. She used a cloth doily, but since I'm using paper, I figured I'll just use this paper circle. And I'm going to cut these out with my decorative scissors. She cut hers out just with a straight scissors, but I thought this might make edges of the petals a little more decorative. And on her flowers, she used 3 pieces of the cheesecloth, and I used 3 pieces of the tissue paper because it's so thin. But with this kitchen towel, I'm only going to use 2 pieces because it's a lot thicker. Okay, so if you want to make these, I would suggest making a little 2-inch template to cut out your papers or your cloth. I just made this out of some cardstock, 2-inch square. And then take 2 pieces of the paper towel, and I layer them opposite to each other. Now if you were making one with cloth or tissue paper, you would take 3 and layer them. Then you fold it, you kind of, she said, find the middle and kind of pinch it fold it over, and she used hot glue, but I'm using this art, it's barely art glue, and then you just fold it like in a quarter and glue it together. So I'm going to make 4 of those. It's kind of like the flowers I made yesterday, only it's a little bit different. So you layer 2 opposite, find the middle, pinch it, put some glue, just a little glue, and then fold it over into a quarter. It's like a little triangle. Fingers are getting sticky. I found with the kitchen paper towels, you can use 2 of those half sheets and it makes 1 flower. So now when you get 4 of them, you glue them to this circle opposite each other. So like noon, 3, 6, 9. Clockwise. 6, 12, 3, 9. You glue them down like that. That's kind of looks like the flower we made yesterday. But this one we're going to put another layer on, just the same. So we're going to continue doing what we did before. And I imagine you could use hot glue. I just tend to not use hot glue very much because hot glue and I don't get along very well. I always end up burning myself. Which isn't fun. But if you are more adept at using hot glue than me, and I say go for it. Oops. Okay, so now we got 4 more. We're going to put them right here where the lines intersect. Put glue right there where they intersect and just lay them down on top. Just fit them all in. Now when they're dry, we can start to fluff them up. Just let that dry a little bit. See, after they get dry, you can kind of fluff them up. And after I fluffed it up, that's when I sprayed it with the food coloring. This one I'm going to spray with some coffee. I'm going to coffee dye it. Could just leave it white. That would be pretty too. But I want to try doing the coffee dye and see how that looks. So I'm going to get the coffee dye and I'll be right back. Okay, so see how this looks. Don't want to do too much. Just enough to give it a little color. I think that's good. I'm going to coffee dye a little bit of this thread with what's left over here on the got a big black thread there. Coffee dye some of these thread pieces. They're good for using for centers for flowers. Okay. So while that's drying, I'm going to glue in, I think, some of this coffee dyed cheesecloths and a button maybe. That button or this button. I think that button. Enough glue for both of them. Okay. So we have another flower we can use in our journals. And it was really easy. And I really like how it looks. It's very pretty. Very vintage looking, I think. So I just want to show you how they might look on a journal cover. This one be pretty on a journal cover. This pink one, I thought it could go on a journal cover. But I think the tissue paper would work well inside a journal, where you could, you know, it would get squished down on the page and it wouldn't matter. So if you shut it, it wouldn't get squished. So I think that would be pretty right there. I think I might even use that one there. This one I used a little bit of lace in the center and a button. This one I dyed the cheesecloth yellow and put a button. Amanda, with hers center, I believe she used, not sure if she used cheesecloth or lace, but she used a beautiful gem in the center of hers. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope it inspired you to try creating yet another flower for your junk journals, and I will link Amanda's page below so you can go watch her video. And I hope to see you tomorrow with day 19 of the 100-Day Project. Thank you for subscribing, all my new subscribers. Thank you for commenting and liking my videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would encourage you to do so, because I will be posting a video every day for this 100-Day Project. Have a great day.